Hey, what's up? It's Tim from the MBAA here. As most of you know, there's quite a bit of snow still in Flagstaff, and while it is melting, we will not be able to hold the race in Flagstaff on May 6th. So, we are going to move the race down to McDowell, and we're going to be using a little bit different format. So I wanted to run through some of the race notes as well as go over the course. So, what we're going to do for this series finale. The race will be held at McDowell, and the loop for everybody except juniors will be starting in the Four Peaks lot side, so the opposite side of the comp track. The loop is going to be Escondido to Scenic to Shalamo. And so it's about a 12-mile loop. The juniors, your 9 to 12, or 9 to 14, excuse me, juniors, you guys will be doing Cinch to Scenic to Shalamo. That's a 4-mile loop. And then for our little kids, the 6 to 8-year-olds, you guys will be doing one sport loop. And this way, so what we're going to do is we are going to do a mass start for everybody except the juniors. So 7:30, the juniors, 9 to 14, are going to go off from the Four Peaks lot. At 8, we're going to send the 6 to 8-year-olds over on the sport loop. And then at 9 o'clock, we're going to do a mass start on the pavement. So if any of you have raced Dawn to Dusk, they do a similar format. So we're going to have corrals set up on the road, on McDowell Mountain Park Road. The road's going to be shut down for that 20 minutes so we can get everybody onto the road and then send you off up the road. And we're going to have expert, marathon, intermediate, beginner, corrals set up. And we'll get you guys all situated. 9 o'clock, when the gun goes off, you'll have 2 miles of road climb to get yourself sorted out and situated in your position before you turn and jump onto the Pemberton, where the Pemberton crosses. You'll turn right and then head down Shalamo back towards the Four Peaks lot. And that's about a 4-mile little kind of starter prologue loop. And then from there, you'll do your 12-mile loop, which would be Escondido Scenic to Shalamo. So for beginners and intermediate, you guys will be doing 1 lap, and that's about 16 miles. And then our experts, both men and women, will be doing 2 laps of the blue. So you do the start loop on the pavement, and then you do your 2 blue laps, or 2 12-mile laps. And then the marathon riders, you guys and gals, you'll be doing 3 laps. So you're at about 16 miles for beginner and intermediate. Experts will be at 28 miles, and then our marathoners will be right at 40. So, and then the start times, like I said, we'll do 7:30. We're going to send off the juniors, 9 to 14, and you guys won't start on the road. You're going to start right in the venue in the Four Peaks lot. And then at 8, our 6 to 8s, we'll start you guys over on the sport loop. So you'll have 1 lap. Mom and Dad, you can ride with the kids for that race. That's why we have 2 separate courses. And then everybody else is going to be a 9 a.m. start, and we're going to start on the pavement and then go up to the Pemberton Trail crossing, jump on the trail, and head down Shalamo. So a little bit different format for us, but it'll be pretty cool to have everybody out on course kind of in that format. So if you're a faster intermediate rider, you have a chance to ride with your expert buddies, and if you're a beginner rider, you can ride with intermediate. So you just kind of have that 2 miles of the road to stretch things out so that the way the lap works out, there really shouldn't be too much congestion with the lap counts and that sort of thing. As far as camping goes, there will be no camping in the venue in the Four Peaks lot or the comp lot, but there are about 60 designated sites open that you can reserve at McDowell Park. So whether you want to take your RV or car camp, there's a whole bunch of camping spots open, both hookups and dispersed. So you can either call the park or go on the Maricopa County Parks website and get a reservation for camping. If you do have questions, you can email us info@mbaa.net. We'll be sending more info out here in the next couple of weeks, as we really only have a little over 3 weeks before the last race of the season. So that's what's going on for the last race. Hope to see you out there, and we'll talk to you all soon.